1. The basics of color perception in the human eye. The human eye perceives color through light entering the eye and interacting with the retina. Light consists of various wavelengths, and each wavelength corresponds to a different color. The eye's receptors, cones, are responsible for detecting these wavelengths, allowing us to experience color. 2. Types of photoreceptor cells in the retina. The retina contains 3 types of photoreceptor cells known as cones: red, green, and blue cones. These cones are sensitive to different parts of the light spectrum. The combination of signals from these cones enables the brain to interpret a wide range of colors. 3. How cones detect different wavelengths of light. Each cone type is tuned to detect specific wavelengths. Red cones are most sensitive to long wavelengths, green cones respond to medium wavelengths, and blue cones detect short wavelengths. The brain processes the input from all 3 types of cones to create the perception of color. 4. Color mixing and the trichromatic theory. The trichromatic theory explains how color vision works by combining the signals from the 3 cone types. When light of different wavelengths strikes the retina, the brain mixes the input from each cone type, resulting in the perception of various colors, such as purple, orange, or yellow. 5. Color blindness and cone deficiency. Color blindness occurs when one or more types of cones in the eye are absent or function improperly. This leads to difficulties in distinguishing certain colors, most commonly red and green, due to the inability to fully detect those wavelengths. 6. The role of the retina's rods in perception. While cones are responsible for color vision, rods, another type of photoreceptor, help with vision in low light conditions. Rods do not detect color but contribute to visual acuity and the ability to see in dim light, giving rise to the phenomenon of color blindness in low light situations. 7. How the brain processes color signals. Once light is captured by the cones, the signals are sent through the optic nerve to the brain's visual cortex. The brain interprets the combined signals from the different cones, enabling us to perceive color accurately in varying lighting conditions. 8. The impact of lighting on color perception. Lighting conditions can significantly affect how we perceive color. Natural light, incandescent bulbs, and fluorescent lights all have different color temperatures, which can cause colors to appear differently depending on the light source, an effect known as color constancy. 9. The concept of color constancy. Color constancy refers to the brain's ability to maintain the perception of consistent color despite changes in lighting. This phenomenon allows us to see objects as having the same color in both bright sunlight and dim indoor lighting, though the light itself may differ greatly. 10. Cultural and psychological factors in color perception. Our perception of color can also be influenced by cultural and psychological factors. For instance, certain colors may evoke specific emotions or have symbolic meanings depending on cultural context. These factors can subtly affect how we interpret and respond to color in our environment.